Hello everyone, and welcome back to Yakuza 3. This is episode 17. Last time, do we even have to talk about it? Because I don't want to talk about it. Stuff happened. There was a lot of good stuff to talk about, obviously. There was a lot of over-the-top, emotional, hard-hitting stuff in there as well, and sacrifice, and what a man that Rick here is. Yeah. Let's get into the episode. We're in a new chapter, and the cutscene is about to start, so we're going to get through that one. But yeah, last episode, it was a brutal ending, and you really got a feel for it, especially with like Kiryu's like emotional break. I really relate. We're both right there together. So we're going to see what's next. Let's continue playing Yakuza 3.
当機はあと10分で到着します。着陸までの間、シートベルトの着用をお願いいたします。
今頃、桐生がどんな顔をしてるか見てみたいもんだぜ。
でもこれで白鵬会の実力も分かったでしょう。
ああ、ここから先、いよいよ峰会長の時代が来るってことだ。
東京に戻ったら今晩セッティングしましょうか。
何をだ？
これでもう峰会長の7代目は決まったも同然です。桐生に一泡吹かせてスッキリしたついでに7代目就任の前祝いですよ。
まあいいだろう。会長も喜ぶ。
でも6代目もガードが甘すぎでしたね。ずいぶんあっさりと撃たれたみたいじゃないですか。
そうだな。まあ若い分トップとしての意識も甘かったってことだろう。まあ6代目も所詮は坊ちゃんだったってことだ。まあ今じゃ死人も同然だがな。
全くです。
なんだって？
ああ、会長。こいつが峰会長のお祝いをぜひと。
何かめでたいことでもあったか？
そりゃだって。
何がめでてんだ！6代目が死ぬのがそんなにめでてえのか？ああ？めでてってえのか
He's such a massively complex character. I really like Mine, but at the same time, like, I hate him. Yeah, I love to hate him. You hate to love him. Genuinely, though, the way that his character is constructed, where he is this opposing force at this point, and there's reasons for that, there's also a lot going on with him that I think is really compelling. That he's not also the type to relish and celebrate what's come before. Like, he's not like, it's a good thing that Daigo's gone, I've been waiting for my chance. Like, Mine is stepping up to the plate, to doing, like, filling that power vacuum, because he's like, it's now my time to step into this place. But like, there isn't a level of respect to what has come before. There's even like respect towards Kiryu. There's, you know, we've seen how he has interacted with those other members of the clan. It's a very interesting character to have, because it's not just like this blank one note type of antagonist. He's like even an unexpected antagonist that has come up and has a lot going on with him. It's very nice. Very nice. Secret CIA plane.
そうか。あんたはこれで沖縄と東京を1時間で行き来していたのか。
ああ、そうだ。 これを使えば1時間もかからんよ。本当に今すぐ行くのか？
ああ、力也との約束だ。俺は峰と決着をつける。世話になったな。
何をしてる？まだ全てが終わったわけじゃないだろう。お前が峰を倒し、俺がリチャードソンを捕まえた時、その時までこのシェイクハンドは取っておこう。では行け。お前たち2人でいいんだな。
ああ、一緒に行ってくれるか、ハルカ。
俺は後から向かう。病院で堂島大吾を見つけたら屋上に向かえ。俺は救助のヘリを回す。
分かった。
気をつけてな。
じゃあ病院の屋上で待ってるぜ。
This is no place for a child, Kiryu-san. Why isn't Haruka staying with the rest of the kids? I assume they're being cared for with, there's no Mikio, there's no Rikiya. They'll be with the Ryudo clan office now.
6代目。
会長、リチャードソン様からお電話です。
ある。OK, got it. No. There's no change in the plan. Bye. 桐生さんが沖縄を出たようだ。あと少ししたらここへ来るだろう。
いかがいたしましょうか。
別に気にすることはない。奴らが到着したら全てが終わる。
Well, not only did he know where Daigo is, but he's already just hanging out with him.
Ne, Oji-san.
なんだ。
おじさん、今から大悟さん助けに行くんでしょ。どうして私に一緒に来てほしいって言ったの？いつもなら私が行くって言っても止めるのに。おじさん死ぬつもりなんでしょ。もう死んじゃうから最後になっちゃうから私のこと連れてきたんでしょ。
ごめんな、ハルカ。
え？
もう一度お前とこの街を見ておきたかったんだ。
おじさん。
すまん。俺がわがままだった。やはりお前は沖縄に。
大丈夫。私すごく嬉しい。
はるか。
本当だよ。嬉しいよ、おじさん。
hanging out in Kamurocho one last time, even if it's Kiryu thinking that it might be the end for him. I really like the costume design in the sense that Haruka is wearing Kiryu colors, but more like vibrant. Like it's like his colors dulled with age, except obviously we know that he just like changes into that suit in Yakuza 0 and has been wearing these colors the whole time. So it's not really like that, but it does feel like it's more of like a wearing Kiryu style, but younger and more vibrant, you know? Not wearing that Okinawan fit right now. I should think about heading to Serena and filling Date-san in on everything that's happened. Yeah, like, I assume the rest of the kids are with Nakahara. You know, they'd be hanging out in the Ryudo family office, maybe. Mikio is, really in hospital. Rikia is, you know, he's gonna be just fine. But, okay, we have, like, a selfish but understandable reason why Kiryu's doing what he's doing. We also have a sub-story, so we'll see what that is. You can do Essence of Wreckage and additional attack for heat actions using walls, platforms, and super finishes, which I think is pretty good, actually. So I might grab that for the nice 110. An expensive one, but we'll grab it nonetheless. An attack with immense power that belies its simplicity. Ultimate Essence. And another red heat gauge. Okay. To start off, the sub-story. We are back in Kamurocho once more. A foreign man. Excuse me, are you Kiryu-san? Who's asking? The name's Rick Langley, sir. I'm with the CIA. Gotta give you an American name. I'm here with a message for you from Joji Kazuma. A message, huh? That's right, sir. He said if you want to go back to Okinawa, you'll need to first take a taxi to Yokota Airfield, then hop on a jet down. Joji is on his way here as we speak. He'll be seeing you soon enough, I imagine. Right. Tell him I said thanks. Of course.
Bye.
Goodbye, sir. We've been given a way back to Okinawa. We have unlocked jet travel. So I guess this is like that point in the game where they say, hey, you can now go between both areas because we're kind of getting to that point. Shit's getting real. Confrontation with Mine. Daigo is in a coma. And it's time for a goddamn showdown. An artificial bouquet. Alright, our inventory was pretty empty. Let's have a look at what our sub-story is. Managerial man. Excuse me, have either of you seen a tall, skinny man with glasses around here? No, I haven't. What's going on? Why the big fuss? One of my subordinates left a message on my cell saying he was going to jump off the Millennium Tower and kill himself. You gotta be shitting me. They couldn't just leave it. They couldn't leave it at the vacation. They had to bring back the rooftop for a third time, and this time at the highest point that you could do it. This time, I fucking hope that he does it. I'm done. I'm done. I'll push him off myself. Alright? Don't talk to me right now. My best friend just died. You think I'm gonna give a fuck about this guy? Akimoto just came back from vacation with his fiancée. Shouldn't he be on cloud 9? This is Akimoto we're talking about. You know how unpredictable he can be? I swear that man's caused me more trouble than anyone I know. Hey, Uncle Kaz, do you think this Akimoto-san is the same one we know? I really hope it isn't, but you're probably right. Should we go check it out? I don't think we can. Only authorized personnel can enter the Millennium Tower. Uncle Kaz, what should we do? I'm sure he's fine. Let's torture ourselves, Haruka. Yeah, good idea, Uncle Kaz. Oh!
おじさん
Why am I going up? I'm confused because I usually start above and then I have to go down an escalator. Head up to the rooftop? Yes. Wow, we're so high up. Let's find Akimoto-san and head down as soon as we can. Good idea. I don't see him anywhere, though. Huh? Look! There's something over there.
おじさん
Wait, are these Akimoto-san's shoes? And that letter must be a suicide note. We were too late. Akimoto-kun!
大好きなみずきちゃんへ
Fucking 480p ass pixelated image. To my beloved Mizuki-chan.
こんなことになってごめんね僕バカだからいつもみずきちゃんを
困らせてしまってでもみずきちゃんはそんな僕にいつも優しくしてくれて悩んだり悔やんだりした時も励ましてくれたね本当に嬉しかった僕結局みずきちゃんに愛してもらえなかったけどでもねずっと楽しかったみずきちゃんといられるだけで幸せだったんだ今まで本当にごめんねありがとうみずきちゃんそれじゃあさようなら秋元
Akimoto-kun, are you really dead? Mizuki-san. I thought we'd be together forever, just as we always were. Sorry I caused you so much pain, Akimoto-kun. Don't worry. I'm coming to be with you. Then we can be together again. Hey, what are you doing? Don't stop me. I did such horrible things to Akimoto-kun. The only way I can make up for that is by paying him back with my life. Don't be stupid. You really think that'll make Akimoto happy? But it's all my fault. Mizuki-san, even though you did those terrible things to Akimoto-san, he still loved you all that time. It won't be easy, but you have to live on, Mizuki-san. Akimoto-kun. Can't leave these shoes behind after I jump. They're so worn out and they stink too. I wouldn't want to embarrass Mizuki-chan. Good thing I realized it before going through with it. It's all thanks to her. Is that Mizuki-chan? Wrong, Mizuki-chan? Why are you crying? Wait. Did this thug do something terrible to you? Damn it. How dare you make Mizuki-chan cry? I'm gonna make you regret that. Akimoto-kun, you're alive? For now, I was just about to jump. I wanted to swap out the shoes I was leaving up here, so I went back to my place to get the right ones. I thought of the shoes you told me to buy when we went to Okinawa. Since I'm ending it all, I figured leaving behind a newer pair would look better. You idiot. What?
秋元くんのバカうわー落ちる
危ない
あれみずきちゃん 水木ちゃん。開いた。危なかったな、もう。こんなところで死んじゃったら自殺できなくなるところだったよ。
I'm into her face. Ow. What was that for, Mizuki-chan? Akimoto-kun, you idiot. Huh? Why? Why are you always trying to off yourself? I'm sorry, Akimoto-kun. I've been lying to you this whole time. I've deceived you and taken your money. But you kept on smiling. You weren't like all my other customers. You truly cared for me, Akimoto-kun. Despite all that, Mizuki-chan.
お願い、もう死ぬなんて二度と言わないで。
僕生きてていいのかな。
当たり前でしょ。あなたがいなくなったら私。
水木ちゃん、僕たちやり直すことはできないかな。あの日出会った頃のようにもう一度やり直すことはできないのかな。
私でいいの？
僕でよければ。
秋元くん、
水木ちゃん、ごめんね。これからはずっと一緒だよ。
行こう、おじさん。
ああ、そうだな。
大好きだよ、水木ちゃん。
私も大好き。
I don't care.
おじさん。
I'm so glad that I got 20,000 experience points for putting me through that. Now let's go to Serena. I think I've got more important things going on right now in my story with Daigo, who's actually on the verge of dying and not constantly on the verge of almost dying. Get out of here. Let's go check in with Date-san. Now I can't wait for Yakuza 4, where their whole thing restarts from the beginning, because they're going back to the start of their relationship. So they just restart, and it's gonna be the same thing again. Just you wait. Yakuza 4. I'm on the rooftop. I will uninstall the game. Here you. You're back. For now, yeah. And I see you brought a little someone with you. Guess that means everything's settled, huh? We won't have to worry about Joji Kazuma or having our land taken away from us anymore. And the Hakuho clan? That's actually why I'm here. I have reason to believe Mine is on his way to the hospital where Daigo's staying. And I need to stop him before it's too late. Any way I can help? Yeah. Look after Haruka while I'm gone. I brought her all the way here just to leave her in this place. And then when I'm fighting Mine and we're like bloodied on the rooftop, and that Richardson guy says that he has a bomb that's going to blow up all of Kamurocho, you will be in the rescue helicopter with Haruka, and I will stand on the roof and say, God damn, if only I had a girlfriend on this rooftop right now that I could kiss and say, this is it. And then Haruka will live a good life. Ah, fuck. Wrong game. What, that's it? You're not thinking of heading there on your own, are you? I am. Now, hold on a second. You can't just Now, what am I thinking? No matter how hard I fight, you're still gonna do it. Alright, I'll keep Haruka safe and sound while you're gone. I appreciate it, Date-san. But do me something before you go. Say goodbye to her, yeah? I can do that. Yeah, because you didn't do it last time you went on the mission to potentially never come back. Don't try sneaking off without saying bye to Haruka first. You're gonna break the poor girl's heart. Hello, little one. Is it time, Uncle Kaz? Stay with Haruka or go to Toto Hospital. Okay. I think this is the, It's so funny how it does bring us to this moment of like, this is potentially the finale, right? And you're at, the game always sets you up to be like, hey, let's make sure that you have access to Okinawa and Haruka and, you know, free roaming before you go and finish the thing, sort of stuff. Then there's premium adventure and whatever. We're going to the hospital. It is time. I brought you here just to sit you in this room. It's time to put an end to this.
Oji-san?
Just come home safe. Okay, Uncle Kaz? I will. I promise. Well, now you promise, so you definitely have to. Don't worry. Just wait here. I'll be back before you know it. Well, alright. I'm pretty hyped to see how this will go. Guess this is it, huh? Yeah. Hopefully Haruka doesn't give you too much trouble. Oh, come on, the girl's an angel. By the way, the hospital is probably going to be flooded with Mine's boys. Make sure you're ready for anything before you head over. Oh, I'm ready. Healing items as far as the eye can see. In my fists. Time to head over to Taoto Hospital and save Daigo. Taxi time. 3 sub-stories. Maybe the sub-stories should have been available before. Turns out that it's 3 different Akimoto sub-stories. Moji Moj. Hello. Kazuma. It's me, Joji. What's up, Joji? I'm just about back in Tokyo. Where are you now? Getting in a cab. I'm going to the hospital to finally put an end to this madness. Good. But listen, Kazuma. There's something I need to tell you before you go. What's that? I just had headquarters issue an order to all active agents in the Tokyo metropolitan area. The CIA will have your back every step of the way. Huh. Guess that explains why an agent walked up to me not too long ago. There's one team we haven't been able to get in touch with, though. Remember, the CIA's goal here is apprehending Richardson. I'm not sure why we can't reach that team. But if you run into them, it's likely they'll see you as a mere obstacle in their path. Worst comes to worst, you may even have to fight them. Just watch your back, Kazuma. Thanks, Joji. I will. I like the element of, like, they're talking to each other on, like, a first name basis, because it's, like, he's not, like, he is speaking Japanese here, but then, you know, they're not speaking with, like, the proper Kiryu-san and shit like that. It's Joji and Kazuma. It's very strange, but I notice it. Yes, I need to watch out for more than just Mine's men. Are you getting in or not, sir? Oh, yeah, sorry. We're going to the hospital, please. I have a tummy ache. And it's rumbly. And I have this itching feeling on my fists, like I've got to punch something hard. I get the feeling they're not accepting new patients.
白鵬会の連中か。急いでるんだ。通させてもらうぜ。そうか。じゃあ死にてえやつだけかかってこい。
The Dragon of Dojima. Guys, this would have been more threatening if you filled up the other balcony as well. I saw that balcony right up top being empty and I said, nah, well, there's not enough people, you know? If you filled up that other balcony, I might have been scared. Maybe I can beat some info about Daigo out of these guys. Bump, bump, bump. We don't need to beat info for Daigo. We just need to get to Daigo right now. Okay, new theme. Just dropping, by the way. Hold on. This is the first time I'm going to do this. I can't even believe it. Wait a minute. Listen to this. Fuck. Hold on. It's a silent movie. I've never done this to a Yakuza song before, and while I will say it's probably not like the best Yakuza song I've ever heard, what I will say is it fucking slaps. Slaps harder than the back of my fist. Oh, there's a bit of piano in there too? Hello? Peak song? I love how the crowd moves in sync to fucking block me in. That's so funny. The crowd is so locked in. Hear you kicking ass in silence. You mean to throw the sword through the crowd that cannot be engaged with? All right, I'll put the sound effects up now that we move into the second section. The theme only gets better the longer it plays. I'll be real. Fight slows down as soon as I move myself into a situation of maybe I'll try and parry them. As soon as it goes to parry time, the whole fight just slows down. All right, let me figure this out. You stay there for a second. I got shit to do with this other guy. Okay. Now you. Here we go. Get up. Get up. Get up, I say. Get up, I say. You're gone. Tell me where Daigo is. I don't know anything. Our captain just told us to come down here and beat your ass. I was just following orders. Your captain? Oh, shit. I'm out of here. Hey, get back here. Defeat the captain who was just spectating. Look how many heat actions we have now at the end of it all. You know what I mean? It's been so good. I love that there's a follow-up to the move that when I use it the most, I've probably already killed them by the time I give them even a follow-up, which is so funny. Oh, nice. I was like, why is that glowing? That makes sense. Fire extinguisher nutcracker attack! Please hurry and get up. I have things to do. Places to be. Oh my god. Nobody expects the random flash grenade in the back pocket. Sure. Instant win. Now it's my turn to walk really slowly with a chair. Where's this captain guy at? I've got a bench for him. Hey, I got a big ass cuck chair delivery. Fits 3 people. Oh, now it just fits 1. Perfect for the description of what I just gave it. You guys are undeserving of such a fine chair. A leather seat will keep you comfortable in your viewing pleasure for hours. Bye. Why is he still... What the fuck? I had a heat action while on the ground. Should have done that. Someone knock me down, quick. That man died so long ago. Let me build up some more heat, and then you can knock me down to the ground, okay? It'll be all part of the game. All right, try now. Put me on the ground. Put me on the ground. I'm ready. I'm ready. Put me on the ground. I'd like to go down there. Okay, never mind. Now I have to get more heat. I have to get more heat, you bastard. I asked you to put me on the ground specifically at that moment in time. And you've got to ruin it. Put me on the ground. Come on. I'm asking. I'm asking. I'm asking nicely. Like, but just put me on the ground. What's it gonna take to? Why are you spitting at me? What's it gonna take to get put on the ground? What are we doing? What are we doing, guys? God damn it. I'm asking you to put me on the ground. And that's what we're doing, huh? That's the best you got. That's the best you got. Finally put me on the ground. And it's too late. Oh my god. And it's too late. I'm already getting up. You bastard. Where was that energy last time when I was asking for it? Yes, hold on. Let me build up some heat first. You there. I've got to use you as a prop. Whenever you're ready, sir. Right in the balls. Goodbye. We're on the top floor. Anyone here? Yeah. Okay. The captain. He's finally arrived. Okay, yeah, shit. I counter that move or no? Because I tried. I'm trying to see if I can counter that move while he's fucking going crazy with it. I don't know. So I can tiger drop, but I don't know if I can parry, which is the specific. It's the specific move that I'm trying to see if I can do. Yes, you can. Nice. There you go. Oh, why didn't that finish? Why didn't that finish? Why didn't that finish? Oh, that was so good. That should have finished. Would have been such a good finish. You just fought through a whole fucking army. Where's Daigo? Talk, because you need a little more convincing. I'll talk. He's up on the 25th floor of the other building. Room 22501. Chairman Mine should be up there with him. The 25th floor, I need to get moving. Oh my god, there's so many guns. It's a good thing this isn't Yakuza 0 or I'd be fucking cooked. Because for some reason, guns are fucking useless. Unless it's Yakuza 0 where they're like every single bullet that gets shot is a nuclear bomb. Get that in the balls. This is some sort of divine... okay, give me that. This is some sort of divine gift that they said, remember the Yakuza 0 gun. And now we're finally here at my own gun. All of the guns I could ever want and more. It's really, I think the funniest part about this to me is this controls exactly the same as Resident Evil. When it's the R1 to aim. Just R1 to fucking aim. I'm shooting. Let me pick this up. This is, hey, if you want to shoot a gun, I'm gonna shoot a gun. Do you understand? You want to make this boring? I'll make it boring. We now have guns. This is a prison of your own making. Thank you for the gun. Kiryu never kills anyone, by the way. Never killed anyone before, Kiryu-san. He loads all of his bullets very, very quickly with some form of non-lethal tranquilizer ammo. Yeah, that's right, I'm immune. Firearm flip! You idiot! Yeah, that's right. Get up, bastard. Why is this takes so long when it's the shotgun? Because he's the get knocked down every single time. Loading shotgun attack. The 25th, an elevator is so large I could probably fight in it. Hey, what's the maximum limit to people that can be in here at one time? Guys, come on. Come on. There are rules here. Flip. Flip kick. The man who really did not want to be grabbed. This guy. How many floors have we gone up by now? Hey, which floor are we at? It really looks like we're going quite far. Okay. He's trying to drag me out of the elevator. Screw you, mate. I've got a place to be. Best elevator music ever. Partitioning screen. You've blocked the pathway for the last time. I can't pick that up. What are we even doing? I love that it's just a, here's an item room. How many toughness infinities? Okay. Do you think that there's a chance that this is like a final room? I have no idea why I would think that. I feel like I'm being prepared for something. Daigo! 2501.
Omae wa?
7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I've got to spare.
どうしてお前が?
Looks like you're a little late. You just missed him. If I'd known it would have come to this, I'd have killed you when first we met.
なんだと? 大悟はどこだ? どこへやった?
If you're looking for Daigo, Mine's taken him up to the roof.
屋上だな.
You guys talking. No one's listening to what they're saying. It's just all context clues.
You're welcome to try. This is the end of the line for you, Kazuma Kiryu.
What? That was the most bizarre conversation to have ever taken place. So we don't know what he's saying. I think he might know what we're saying. And we're just picking up on context clues for the conversation. And then he knows how to pronounce Kiryu with like a, such flair, while the rest of it is Americanized. He doesn't even know how to say roof properly. He's up on the roof, because I'm a fucking dog. All right, CIA operative. They're just talking to each other. He's like, what? What? He's like talking. I'm like, what? What? No, but really, what? I just don't know what you're saying. What? Just throw him out the window. Out the window, Kiryu. Hey, I was holding that. Had a whole chair thing. Had a whole chair thing planned. Okay. Whoa. Settle down. Settle down, CIA operative, if that's your real name. He actually said, fuck that table that you are holding. I'm gonna backflip kick that out of your hands right now. Incredible, sir. What about this one? Would you like a table? Coffee table rematch. What? What? So the gold aura is just this build-up that he does, but that's not the move at first. Oh, that's a finisher right there, baby. Oh yeah, I got confused because I didn't have the I didn't have to build up heat. I was like, where am I? Oh, cut, dude. Boss that lives with 1 health. Mina and Daigo on the roof. We gotta hurry. Mine, I've arrived for your prostate exam. You weren't in your room. It's of the utmost importance that we give this to you right now. You didn't need to show that cutscene to tell me that he was still going to be alive, because I've done significantly worse to the Man in Black from Yakuza 2, and he's come back from everything, so... Okay, CIA agents, you're terrified of me, one man with a vase, and you're in full body armor. What's happening? It seems like there's an imbalance here. You guys are in full gear. You were trained for this. You were bred for this. Apparently. I needed that. You're scared of a man who is holding a vase, coming right at you with the fury of 1,000 suns. Who wants some? Hey, do you know how long it took me to plan for this? What are you doing? Let's get the knockdown reversal. I equipped the wrong thing. Damn it. I drank the wrong drink, and now I'm pissed. Okay, it's vase time, losers. Been waiting for this one. Vase time, losers. I've been waiting for that. Well, then he just literally, it must be the knuckle dusters just give you an innate ability to use the same move as the previous guy who had them. You think I haven't faced off against soldiers in body armor before? The only thing that could take me by surprise is if for some reason you guys ended up being finished off and then you just respawn or something and you just get back up again. It would be crazy if that happened. Oh my god, he has 2 pistols. For God's sake. I have pistols as well. Hiya! Hiya! You gotta be fucking kidding me. He's trying to do something. Oh my god, he's been trying to do that the whole time. I was like, what's he trying to do? Can I firearm flip this man or no? You gonna let me? Yes. Stupid shotgun. Huh? He picks it right back up again, because of course he does. I am not to be messed with. Why is this green bar so strong? He just has so much green. Green as far as the eyes can see. Oh, he switched it back to the... Oh, yeah, alright. I realized you would switch back to that. I don't know if I can firearm flip dual pistols. I think that's possible. I can definitely do it on that. How's that, Chief? Get back up. The immediate recovery to shotgun in the face. Backflip. Oh my god, he's a dude, I mean, he's a Resident Evil. He's literally him. He's doing the most Wesker shit. He's synchronized rolling. Look at us, man. Look at us. The synchronized rolling. Wasn't that fun? Wasn't that fun for you? Is this as fun for you as it is for me? Huh? You punk? Fucking... I hope you know that the aura doesn't even look cool. You have piss aura about you. You've got piss aura. Unhealthy piss at that. It's yellow. You should see a doctor while we're at this hospital.
Go to hell. Go on.
Bro. And then we're just back in the corner. Oh my god. I'm actually going crazy today. Yeah, let's do another one. Feel the heat. Hell's Gauntlet this time. I'm gonna make sure that you don't come back from this. The awkward part of the fight where it's still going, huh? Yeah. It was supposed to finish with that move. You know that it was. Oh my god, we're doing this again as a result? That is funny. At least we get to finish with this. Oh no, it doesn't even... We don't even do damage. It's just blocking. Oh my god. No. We didn't even get to, like, do a cool counter finish. Kick him out the window. They're just giving us all the XP at the end. Stay alive in heat mode with the tireless strength of the Azure Dragoon. Health. Dynamic throw after a finishing blow. Escape from an enemy hold faster and increases health. Let's check out the dynamic throw in heat mode. I'll see you in a second, CIA operative, when you get up for a third time. Guys, you didn't get the memo. We're all on the same side here, CIA. I'm one of you guys. All right, so finishing move, circle, is apparently what I'm looking for here. Alright, well, not today. Another one of these days, maybe. Oh, God. It's the infinite elevator with just guys coming out of the roof constantly. Okay. You planning to use that thing, sir? Would you need help locating the trigger? Never mind. Hey, mate. Look how he's holding that thing. Oh my god, look, he's holding that thing. What is happening? You're not taking any damage while you're, like, down like that? What the hell? Try again. Too late. You've been knocked out. I'll be taking that. Anyone else want to drop down from the elevator rooftop? Or have I finally made peace? One more step and I'll push him off. And what if he's cold?
Mine!
やっぱり来てくれましたか。さすがです。嬉しいですよ、桐生さん。
何を言ってるんだ。お前、大悟をどうするつもりだ。お前、大悟を殺して登場界の跡目につくつもりなんだろ。
ふん、跡目か。本当はそんなもんどうでもよかったんですがね。 こんなことになっちまうとは。
こんなことだと？何を言ってるんだ？
桐生さん、俺はね、大悟さん、いや六代目のこと本当に心配していたんですよ。
何？
この人は俺の人生で唯一俺を一人の男として信じてくれた人なんですよ。桐生さん、俺がこっちの世界に入ったのは神田の口利きだってこと知ってますよね？
あ
あ。あれは俺が神田に金を積んで頼んだことだったんです。無所から出てきたばかりのバカな極道を探していたらたまたま神田に行き当たった。それだけなんですよ。
どうしてあんな男にすり寄ってまで極道に？
俺はね、あんたと同じ孤児だったんですよ。
何？
俺も生まれた時からたった一人だった。物心ついた時から貧困の限りを味わう毎日。まるで戦後の孤児並みの生活しかできなかった。今の日本でもまだそういった現実はある。あんたならわかるでしょ。誰からも愛されず、誰からも必要とされず、ただ孤独と向き合いながら生きていく辛さを。だから俺は絶対に偉くなってやる。偉くなって金を手にしてやるということだけを考えて育った。俺は誰よりも働いた。そして誰よりも我慢した。なぜかわかりますか？金のためですよ。金という目標ができた瞬間から俺は手段を選ばず生きる時間の全てを金を作ることに捧げてきた。そして欲しいものは何でも買える。いい女も好きなだけ抱ける。周りのみんなも俺の命令を喜んで聞いてくれるようになった。だけど気づいたんです。全ては嘘だと。
嘘？
そうです。人間はみんな嘘つきで身勝手だ。いくらたくさんの人間が周りにいてもみんないつか自分の都合で勝手に離れていく。そんな様子を見続けながら俺は悩んだ。人間の絆なんてものはこの世にないものなのかと。そんな時俺は絶対的な人間の絆があると言われる世界の存在を知った。
それが極道だったというわけか？
そうです。俺はそこに絶対的な絆というものが本当にあるのか知りたかった。だから神田に金を渡し、あの有名な登場界の門をくぐったんです。そこで知り合ったのがこの大悟さんでした。大悟さんは極道として経験のない俺を、いや中身のない人間だった俺を普通に迎え入れてくれた。年も俺と変わらない。だけど人の上に立つ男のカリスマがこの人にはあった。俺はかけねなしに初めて人を好きになることができたんです。
それならどうしてこんな真似を？
俺はね、桐生さん、今回の一件、もし大悟さんが生きていたら無条件に手を引いてたんですよ。
何？じゃあどうして？
だが大悟さんは死んだも同然。俺は虚しかった。目標になる人間を失った以上、次の生きがいが俺は欲しかった。そして心に決めた。嘘だろうが何だろうが誰にも文句を言わせないほどの力を得てやろうと。
それでブラックマンデーに協力を？
そうです。
何を言ってるんだ？それに大悟はまだ生きているだろう。
こんなチューブをつけて生かされているのは人間じゃない。
やめろミネ。
俺にとっての大悟さんはこんな姿をした人じゃない。こんな大悟さん、俺はこれ以上見たくないんですよ。
ミネ、お前何か思い違いしてんじゃねえのか。人間しがみついてでも這いつくばってでも生きることに価値があるんだ。わかるか。大悟はまだ必死に生きようとしている。そんな人間をお前は自らの手で殺すというのか。
まさにあんたの言いそうなセリフだ。
なんだと。
大悟さんもあんたのそういうところに惚れていたんだろう。俺はね、あんたみたいな義理人情だけで生きてきたみたいなやつが大嫌いなんだよ。なんであんたはそうなんだ。あんたも俺と同じ孤児だろうが。なのにどうしてそんなことが言えるんだ。今俺がやるべきことは2つ。俺の目標だった大悟さんを俺の手で最後の幕引きをして、大悟さんが大切にしていたあんたを殺す。そして俺は登場界のトップに立ち、新たな生きがいを。
そんなことをして何になるんだ。
何？
お前は何にも分かってない。お前の周りから人が去っていく理由、俺にはよく分かるぜ。
あんたが何を知ってるって言うんだ。
お前から去っていった人間が今でも恨めしいか。
ああ、あんな金をたかることしか頭のない、血も涙もない連中、今ここにいたらぶっ殺してやりてえよ。だったら何なんだ。
お前も同じだぜ。お前もその連中も金に振り回され、人間そのものと向き合うことをしなかったんだ。お前は自分しか信じちゃいない。自分以外の人間を心から信じれない。だから人から愛されないんだ。
黙れ！
お前を迎え入れた時、大悟は人としてお前を信じたはずだ。だからお前も大悟のこと。
黙れ！何をする気だ。
お前みたいな人間には口で説明しても伝わらない。だったら俺が俺なりのやり方でお前に教えてやる。
やっぱりあんたって人はこんな時でさえ何にも変わらない。いいでしょ。気持ちだけで人間どこまでやれるのか教えられるもんなら俺に教えてくださいよ。でも言っときますが、いくらあんたでも俺を倒すのは簡単じゃないですよ。桐生さん、これがあなたの最後の戦いです。思いっきり来てください。
言われなくても遠慮はしねえ。とことんやってやるぜ。
行くぞ桐生！
Oh, that's a yeah. Okay, okay, dude. That was purely that was purely theatrical. Oh my god, we're gonna jump up together and then we're gonna like connect and then fall back down. Oh my god, dude, actually fucking really powerful dialogue between the two of them that I really love. And it's just like Kiryu not even fucking flinching with all of those bullets flying past. He's like, I'm gonna keep talking. Golden guns. So there we go, learning a bit more of the motivations, the connections, and him being like, why do you do this? We're both orphans. Because I form bonds with people. My friends are my power type beat. It's called Let Me Teach You Something. It's called Let Me Teach You Something About Friends and Bonds. And that the one man that you loved, as soon as you opened up, what happened? You got a little scared, didn't you? You got a little scared, didn't you, pal? Oh, no. My head. Ow. Ouchie, ouch. Oh, my God. I just lost so much health. Oh, my God. I'm going to die. My sacrifice stone! My sacrifice stone! I just messed up all of those. I'm going to be real with you. The reason why I messed up every single one was because I was kind of convinced I was dead on the first fail because I just watched all my health disappear, so I kind of stopped trying, and then by the time there was no recovery. At that point, I'd already like taken my hands off the controller. I'd loosened my grip, you know? All right, I won't be making that mistake again. Here you got whacked in the head and then just quite literally discombobulate. No, Paul. No, Paul. I'm sorry, what are you doing? What's that? That's crazy. Oh my God, what are you doing? He's healing just by like, what the fuck, bro? No way. Stop that. Stop. Who do you think you are, fucking Senator Armstrong? Leave me alone. What are we doing here? Settle down, boy. You can't heal like that. It's just not how that works. You're supposed to take a sip of the old drink. That's how that works. All right, if we get another QTE, I gotta lock in because that was bad. At least one. One for good time's sake. What a spin move, all right. Yes! Oh my fucking God. Incredible. Let's go. Hit the fucking my head. Why do you think I try and do things the same way all the time? Because I'm thick in the head, Mine. Oh my God, here we go. Oh, feel the heat. Hell's Gauntlet. He's probably not going to finish. Might finish. Oh my God, let's go. Oh, come on. Boss surviving with 1 HP left type beat again. Okay, that was peak. That was peak finish. Dude. hug it out, brother.
金か。結局金しか残らなかった。俺はのし上がったんだ。誰の力も借りず、誰も信じず、金だけを信じて。でも人間、結局誰かを信じたい。信じてもらいたい。それだけなのかもな。なあ、桐生。
会長、返事を先送りにしていると先方が態度を変える可能性もあります。会長、お返事ください。会長。
なぜかな。なんか吹っ切れたみたいに穏やかな気分だ。全てが終わる時ってのはこんな気分なのかな。
いや、人間生きてりゃ終わりなんてない。いつだってやり直せるんだ。
やはり来たか。
くそ、どうして CIA が。
奴らは CIA なんかじゃない。表向きはそうだが、あいつらはブラックマンデーの構成員。
じゃあ、あの男が。
そう、アンドレ・リチャードソンだ。
あいつが。
そうだ。俺は奴らに聞いて、あんたがここに来ることも知っていた。 CIA や風間の動きも奴らには全て筒抜けだった。
I'm afraid your role in all of this has come to an end.
くそ、奴ら何する気なんだ。
俺らを殺して新たな基地拡大法案を実現できる人間を探すはずだ。こうなった以上、奴らにとって俺は用済みだからな。
Oh, there are plenty of people who could replace you. And unfortunately, you both know far too much for me to let either live. Die. What? What the fuck?
My goat!
まだ死ぬわけにはいかないんだ。 俺は
大悟大悟、
桐生さん。
お前大丈夫なのか？
ええ、桐生さんこそ。でも一体何が。峰、お前どうしたんだ？大丈夫か？危なかったな。だがもう大丈夫だ。会長。くそ、しぶといやつだ。
I won't let it end like this. I'll kill you all. Die! God damn you! Die! Stop! Stop!
会長、すみませんでした。
峰、何を言ってるんだ？何をしてる？こっちに来い！
今の俺にそこへ行く資格はありません。
峰！
桐生さん、俺も極道の端くれ。俺なりの筋通させてもらいます。
峰！
Stop it! Are you nuts?
桐生さん、もう少し早くあんたに会って教えてもらいたかった。
峰！
生まれ変わったら俺もそっちに入れるかな。
やめろ。やめるんだ。峰！峰！
Let me go!
Just the whole time hearing him be like, shit, let me go. Fucking no. I was so excited for Mine's character development after getting his ass beat and learning a lesson. Fuck.
Kiryu-san. 桐生さん、まさか登場会を裏切ったの峰だったんですか？
いや、違う。あいつは、峰は裏切り者なんかじゃない。
Where's Date-san? To put Haruka in the chopper. He's like, hey, you take her.
そうですか。それじゃあ今夜立つんですね。
ああ。
また寂しくなりますね。
そんなことはねえよ。また近いうちに遊びに来るさ。
お待ちしています。あ、はるかちゃん来たみたいですね。
それじゃあ行くな。
Leaving Kamurocho again, like the same way, saying goodbye to Kazuki.
Kiryu.
お前は浜崎。
すべて失っちまったよ。お前のせいでな。俺はもう終わりだ。だが捕まるくらいなら首でもくくるわ。
何言ってるんだ。死ぬくらいなら生きて罪を償えよ。
なんだと？
死ぬ覚悟があれば何でもできるはずだ。お前に信じるものがあってやり直すつもりがあるなら力を貸すぜ。
そんなこと信じろってのか。
ああ。
そうか。なら試させてもらおうか。ああ？死ぬ気にならって何でもできるってか。信じる？やり直す？ああ？ふざけんな！お前に教えてやるよ。人間死んじまったら信じるところじゃねえんだよ。おめえはあんねえんだよ。おら言ってみろ。死んじまう時は信じるとかどうとかどうでもいいんだよ。
俺は信じる。
おい、警察呼べ。
おい、てめえ何してんだ。
Reaction time of an old geriatric man there, Yuya.
この野郎、おとなしくしろ。キリュウさん。
おじさん。おじさん。おじさん。しっかりして。おじさん。そんな嫌だよ。ねえ、おじさん。
俺は峰に教わったんだ。信じる心ってのは人間死ぬ間際でも持てるんだってことを。
That is the most over-the-top dramatic way to fucking rug pull us at the end of the game. Because what are you doing? We get to the end. Oh, I guess you're going back to Okinawa. Hang out with all those kids. See you later. We're your only friends in this city. Date-san, for some reason, just disappeared. I don't know where he is. Gone. He doesn't say goodbye. Stabbed by the guy who was removed ages ago. He just shows up saying like, yeah, I'm alive and I'm fucked up. It's now the second time that Kiryu has been kind to a man who has then walked up to him and fatally stabbed him in the gut. Are you kidding me? And I know that he's not dead. So obviously, if I played this game when it first came out, I would probably be freaking out and very confused and also like, how dare you? First and foremost, how dare you? Did they not know how to end the game? Did they run out of time? They were like, oh man, there's so much to wrap up, and Kiryu's gonna go back to Okinawa, and there'll probably be like cutscenes with the kids, and they'll be happy and stuff. I would stab him in the city, and then just fucking cut to credits, and then you don't have to. The developers, they said, cut to fucking credits, so we don't have to do any more work. What the hell? We'll say the music in the finale sequence, like the final chapter soundtrack, no breaks. No breaks. Very, very good. You better hit me with a post-credit scene. Oh, post-credit scene. It'll be the graveyard, right? Because that's the running theme now. I made the joke that every beginning of the game is going to start in the fucking graveyard. Post-credit scene, graveyard, and it's going to be Haruka talking about Kiryu. Then it's going to be a fake out, and he's going to walk off screen, and then Sayama is there, and she's like, I'm back from the US. And then the game just comes full circle, and we're just right back there again, and then Date-san is with his police friend, and they're just like looking in the distance, and they go, wow. And everything just worked out so well. It's a good thing that Yakuza 4 can just kick off exactly where Yakuza 2 finished, and it would be really strange if we're all in this cemetery again. It's a great thing that that knife from that guy missed any super sensitive organs. It's the craziest like little fake out moment where it's like, okay, things are nice, we're going home to the kids, and then the unexpected can always happen. A guy with a grudge can always find you, approach you, and maybe gut you if you let your guard down because you're trying to be too damn nice to him. Okay, it's the orphanage. It's not the cemetery. I'm wrong. I'll eat my hat. Mikio.
新しいから緊張してんのかな。
こっちこっち。あは行くぞい。あっためば。行くぞー。ケンケンパ。ケンケンパ。間違えちゃった。
すごいね。やっぱさきちゃん、上手。そんなことないよ。ねえねえ、はるかお姉ちゃんも見てみなよ。
Haruka just appears in thin air in the middle of the kids. Okay. I mean, obviously, that just makes it even worse. That's so ridiculous. That's even more ridiculous. I thought it was literally going to tease him, but not show him at that point. Because I'm like, are they going to commit to he's been stabbed and he's bleeding out? That was just like needless theatrics. Needless theatrics. Needless theatrics. Absolutely ridiculous, dude. the fact that they have, I guess the scene is to show that he's out there. But then like Yuya and Kazuki would just beat his ass and then take him to jail. So like, forgive me, it does come off a little bit pointless, but I guess it's the moment where Kiryu is laying on the ground and he's like, I can believe in someone in my final moments. On a roller coaster, the tonal whiplash of like the skyscraper Mine sequence to everything's good, oh no wait, I've been stabbed, to credits to he's actually fine because he's got a bandage on. And like, come on, I thought what was going to happen, we're actually at the orphanage, we see Haruka standing there, and I'm like, maybe that's the ending. And then you see like Haruka looking at someone, I'm like, maybe that's the ending, because you don't know who she's looking at, but it's like heavily insinuated. And then he's just there. I'm like, okay, well, I don't have to wait to see if Kiryu lives or dies in the next game because he's right there. But all that aside, because I still have to talk about the actual ending, because it's, you know, I have to talk about the Mine stuff before that finishes. Actually incredible. Like, let's forget about getting stabbed in the middle of the street for a second. Pretend that hasn't happened. We're just talking about the skyscraper. Outside of holding a man there to have a final conversation for a bit too long, realistically, I'm disappointed that he died. I get it. I was looking forward to that character development. You know what I mean? Like him coming down to this point and maybe being able to develop trust for people and be trusted in return. And Kiryu's old-fashioned beatdown, it always works. It knocks something loose up there that makes people see reason. But genuinely a really powerful scene, especially like the way that pre-fight Mine is like ready to finish off Daigo for being a mess of tubes, and like he's gone. He's like accepted that, and then not only being proven wrong right after that, but also having his life saved by Daigo, and then the weight of the fact that he was, you know, becoming the next chairman is basically like, it's a level of betrayal while also having such respect for Daigo, because they had a bond that I was very clearly shown to be quite powerful between the two of them. Whether that's like a brotherly bond, a romantic bond, whatever is insinuated there between like a powerful like love, and Mine being hit with like, this is the first man I've ever loved, and actually formed a connection with after traumatic orphanage childhood. And then being like, fuck, I really have just all I've focused on is money. He could have had a chance to like really turn around and become a very like, very even more compelling character in that sense. But the time that we got with him, I think was effective. Like he was great. You could tell that there was layers to the character, and it wasn't like very one note in the way that like Kondo was like a very one note type villain. He's like, I'm angry and I punch shit and I'm a gross man. And then very satisfying to have Mine kick his ass and deliver his head as an apology. But overall, I really, really enjoyed Yakuza 3. I thought this game was sick. Music at the end, like I said, was amazing. There's an element of Blockuza to this, right? Like, obviously. And it mostly comes up of the fact that characters block. And in the previous games, they don't block as much. And that's where it comes from. It's just more of like, you see that the characters block a lot. But there's so many ways around it. Like, you can block, you can parry, you have counters, you have weapons. I hope that I at least showcased there was a lot of ways that I approached combat that, yes, while they also blocked a lot, I was also able to just work with that and beat them down anyway. So that was great. So I didn't mind the combat, especially when we started to get so many different moves that we learned, either with Kamaki or the Revelations. We get some stats here. That is, some stats. Haruka trust level. Exceptional. And then you finish with 20% completion, because that's classic Yakuza percentage right there. The story is nothing. It's everything else that you do in the world. But yeah, I really enjoyed that ending sequence of, it's another, we've had 3 endings in a row that have been at a really tall building with a really final, explosive battle like that. We have the fight at the top of the, with asshole guy with his infinitely resurrecting soldiers. I've blocked out his name. I don't even want to address it. Kiwami final boss. And then you've got like Nishiki's fight. That's all happening at the top. Then you've got the Millennium Tower, bombs everywhere. I don't know, Kamurocho Hills, bombs everywhere. And then we're on top of the hospital. And we've had our top of the Millennium Tower fight with Majima at the start of this game as well. I feel like this game does end a little quickly, but I think that's probably standard, because sometimes my brain goes, okay, I need to know what's happening with all of the characters and where they're all currently at. But it's not that type of game. You're like, what's Majima doing? He's just chilling, isn't he? And he'll be chilling until we see him next time. But caught me off guard that I was like, we get stabbed in the middle of the daylight, and then they save the orphanage scene, which I was expecting for the post credits. Fake dramatic reaction. Whenever you get the fake out of a character's dead and then they're alive 2 minutes later. That even happened in this game with Mikio. He died on screen for me, and I cried. And then he was alive on the phone 30 seconds later. Rest in peace to my boy, Rikia. And also, rest in peace to my boy, Mine's potential. Because that man was going to grow and develop. But he threw himself off with Richardson. I'm not really even surprised at that element of reveal or anything like that. You know what I mean? I'm like, those guys are Black Monday? Sure. I mean, I've survived Kiwami 2. I've survived Yakuza 2 finale. You can have anyone come up on that roof and say that they're in Black Monday. It could even be Haruka. And I would say, of course. Of course it is. The long game. I understand that Haruka has been in Black Monday this whole time because it just makes sense now. Nothing will surprise me. But yeah, I really love the scene. Final sequence was really fun. And I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna drop the bomb. I'm gonna formally announce this is gonna be the end of the Yakuza 3 playthrough as well. Because, right, I don't want to play anymore. And it's not because of a lack of enjoyment. I actually really, really liked this game. I think that I liked Yakuza 3 more than 1 and 2 combined, probably. There's things that I really love and appreciate in all of those games, but this game had so much heart and soul. I loved the Okinawan element. I love the orphanage. I love that there's a really great balance of like the sort of storyline we've come to know, but also the really deeply personal Kiryu's being a dad orphanage stuff. And I thought that was really amazing. I really liked the inclusions of that and the sub-stories surrounding that, and, getting to actually spend time with the kids. Like, they're actually part of the story, part of their like development, and they have focus. They're not just background noise. That was really nice. So I really appreciate this game for the amount of soul that was in it. I think like I said very early on, like almost first impressions, like it's a great semi-reset of the stakes and of the story to bring Kiryu down instead of like continuing to go even further beyond Yakuza 2 and just escalating. And there were things that escalated, but I think it made sense in that way. There wasn't an over-the-top level of ridiculousness that I felt. It was the amount of ridiculousness in a tonal clash that I have expected to witness in these games. Kiwami 2 was the most dramatic version of how things can go. Golden Castle rising out of the ground moment, and the finale, of course. And people go, well, that's just what the game series is. And I go, well, not really. Like, it has moments that are like, that's very silly. But at the same time, like, whatever. Kiwami 2 pushed it a little too far to the point where I was questioning so many things, and there were just things that weren't making sense. You know, and I'm not going to make this a Kiwami 2 moment again. They must not steal the spotlight. But yeah, Yakuza 3 executed a lot of Yakuza 2 concepts much better. You know, like when the attack on the city is taking place and you're like, and fighting against all these people and going through, I'm like, well, the Goryu clan could take some notes, you know? Yeah. So there was a lot of set pieces in this game that I feel were just handled really, really well. I loved the sub stories that I engaged with. Almost. No more Akimoto. I'm done. He's gone. I thought we were finally done on the vacation. I was like, they've switched it up a bit. How good. And they just would not let me. I can't believe that Akimoto got to sneak in the finale episode. It's crazy. But hopefully no more. We'll see how we go. But yeah, with, you know, me saying I'm not going to continue playing Yakuza 3 for the rest of the sub-stories and all the other stuff and fighting Amon, it comes from a place of satisfaction. I am wholly satisfied with what I've experienced in Yakuza 3. I really, really loved the main story and what I chose to engage with. I don't really want to do more, you know? And also maybe a part of my soul is missing because I lost Rukia and I had continued to the end for him. I pushed to the end for him because that's what he would have wanted, and that is doing his death justice, obviously. It took the wind out of me. I went, whoa, I don't even want to walk the streets of Okinawa if Rukia's not there. I'm talking about him like I knew the man. Genuinely. I'm like, Okinawa is empty because Rukia does not provide his warmth to the streets. You understand me? Yakuza 4 is going to start off in the cemetery, most likely, talking about Rukia. That's my prediction. That's my Yakuza 4 prediction. To carry on with how Yakuza 1 starts and how Yakuza 2 starts, where we do the, oh man, that was a crazy last year or so. And, you know, we're paying respects to the person that meant a lot to us that died. And I think that if they do it again, it is going to be an Okinawan cemetery and we'll be talking about Rukia. Because obviously it's not going to be the same cemetery. We're not going to bury Rukia there. That would be so stupid. But that's my prediction for Yakuza 4 is how that's going to start. We're not going to play Yakuza 4 for a little while because I've got a lot of other things to do. And I went back to back on 2 and 3 because Kiwami 3 came out. So I was like, this is probably like the best time while it's like back and fresh in people's minds of Yakuza 3. And to all the people that don't like this game and have like trash talked this game, what the fuck are you doing? Disagree. What are you doing? You're gonna diss the game that has the most heart and soul to it? You need to look inward and see what's going on in here and change it. Yeah. Very, very, very good game. Satisfied to reach it, the credits, and instead of going, well, cool, I'm going to do the other stuff, I'm done. And I'm at peace with that. The Yakuza 3 Amon is going to live another day. Will I come back and defeat Amon in Yakuza 4? Maybe. Oh my god, I've been here so long. It's dimmed. I might do Yakuza 4 Amon. I don't know. It depends how I feel. but it was either ripping the Amon band-aid off now or just committing myself to it every single time to the point where people, they look at me with concern and they say, when did you last sleep? Are you okay? Stop. You're already dead. You know? Most people that are in my community have never seen Amon before I touched him. And I've beaten him 3 times, right? I'm going to wear that badge proudly and say, this Amon, I am sparing him. That's mercy. He has been given mercy. Maybe I'll come back in the future to this. But, or maybe I'll, you know, in 10 years' time, and I'll play Kiwami 3, and I'll beat him there. And it'll be like a redemption. Who knows? But this is where I'm going to commit to doing that. Thank you for joining me for my end of series yap with Yakuza 3. New mode, assumedly premium adventure. But I've completed the game. Yakuza 3, get blinded by the light. I've completed a new, created a new save. Ultimate match. There it is. There's premium. New game plus. We have extra modes as well. What is this? Oh my god. Battle for survival. Survival tag. All-star tournament. Costume change for Kiryu and Rukia. And Haruka. EXSSS has been added as a trust rank. Fuck off. Oh, stupid. No. No. Let's load the clear data and see where we are. I want to see these costumes. Hit me up with the costumes at least. Where do I change my costumes? We'll go into Serena, I guess. Extra mode items. Bob is giving me drinks and stuff. Don't go losing. Come on, just spit it out already. You must be... What's that? Couldn't hear you. Speak up if you have something to say. You don't? Okay, then come back some other time. We're convinced that it's the same Kiwami Bob. And it's not. Let's just pop into Serena for a sec. Because I assume this is where I can costume change. Like seeing a ghost. Like seeing a ghost. Did anyone else see that? Because I didn't. Premium adventure. It just makes sense because, of course, it's at the point in the story where you can do everything. Okay. We have the wrestling outfit. Haruka can wear a mixture of stuff. So there's the Okinawa fit, there's the jacket, and then I guess we have swimwear. When we take Haruka to the beach. And then Rukia has also the wrestler fit. And that's premium adventure.
Aniki.
I've resurrected him. He lives. There we go. The Dragon and the Viper reunited once more in some form of Yakuza time-space continuum where he was never shot. And we're all good. And with that one, Yakuza 3 is now over. Sincerely, genuinely, thank you for joining me for this adventure. I know that playing 2 Yakuza games back-to-back can be a bit of a whole thing because these games ask a lot of you outside of the main story, but I'm satisfied with the journey that I've taken. I've put my maximum love and effort and appreciation into the series as always. I love this series. I know that it's not for everyone, and I know that there's a lot of people that also love different Yakuza games. Some, they're like, I don't like this one. I love this one. You've all got different opinions, you know, but at the end of the day, when I finish one of these games, I feel very, like, satisfied and happy with, like, what I was presented with overall. And I'm grateful I get to share it with you guys, and I hope that you appreciate the Yakuza journey. We will return with Yakuza 4. I don't know when. I'm going to play some other games. I kept people waiting, obviously, because I played these 2 games back to back, and there's other other things on the backlog. So I hope you'll be excited and look out for what's coming up next. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Please leave a like, leave a comment if you enjoyed your time, and please support the video and the series because it means a lot. It does actually help the channel. And subscribe if for some reason you're here and you haven't yet, because that would be really strange. And I'll catch you in the next Yakuza game when we get there.